So, cool. So, since we're talking about video, I'm actually using this right now as a lead magnet. So I'm going to get this all recorded. I'm going to use it as part of my bonus or part of my just content. Then I'm going to upload it to YouTube later. So this is called How to Get Your First Sale with YouTube. So when I first uploaded, just a long story short, I actually uploaded just a quick review of Digital Altitude. And then I got my third ride sale from this video, and I wasn't even planning it at all. So I'm like, all right, something's happening, something's going on with video. So just quickly about me, can you guys see in the back? Okay. So my journey basically started in Bulgaria. I was just helping out people there serving, and it was insane. You would literally go into town and you would see poor people on one side, basically 6-year-old kids begging for money or digging out of trash cans, right? And then after that, on the other side, you would see people just in like Mercedes, in Beamers, on the other side of the street. So that really struck something with me, and it's like, all right, how can people want to do something good, or like how can people live in this way, and then how can they live in another way? So that basically started my journey on figuring out how to make life the best that I can make it. Basically after that, I worked in warehouses, so like Frito-Lay. I worked with chips. I just threw them inside of trucks after that. And then I was just so sick. I was sick of just life and working for the man, just putting in so much time. I was getting paid pretty decent, but it wasn't me. Like throwing chips inside a truck is not me. So I started just looking in my iPod, podcasting, right? And I came across a ton of podcasts, just like how to manage yourself better, how to build businesses. And I started digging and digging and digging until I came inside the online world, which is where I met more podcasting like Entrepreneur on Fire, Pat Flynn with Smart Passive Income, stuff like that. So then after that, I was just done, wanted to go into sales. And then after that, I was actually promoted into doing opening a sales office in Minnesota. So that was pretty cool. So we built a team, but just the people, they weren't my tribe. They weren't this at all. Like long story short, just weren't for me. So we actually ended up getting into 2 car accidents within the space of 2 weeks, both me and my wife. So we had to go home, and so we had to go back to Utah with barely $1,000 to our name. So you could say we were homeless. We were living with our parents. But after that, just super cool. I got into independent contracting, so I started delivering for Office Depot, and brings me here. So I started learning more about just doing more business stuff. So just a couple of YouTube success stories. John Penberthy, he's now 24 years old, and basically said he's earned over $1 million on YouTube, which is pretty insane, and over 100,000 leads, and close to 7 figures in online sales. So not only is this possible for me, but just to show you a couple of people who have done it. Joshua Elder, he's obviously a DA guru, you could say, but he's been crushing it with Joshua Elder. He learned SEO, just creating blogs. I think we're going to be learning more about it later on while he's going to be speaking. But then he just applied John's methods and did the same. So which brings me back to what I was doing. I was camping. No data whatsoever, no Wi-Fi. Came back, and this guy messages me, and he says, hey, look, like I like your stuff. I just signed up. So one thing after another, he upgraded to Rise. So his name is Floyd. Hey, Tucker, I just watched one of your YouTube videos about DA, and I'm about to join. So, hey, no way. I just added you to my inner circle. And then I was curious on what video he actually saw, which brings me to this link here. And it's my Digital Altitude walkthrough with the free PDF and 2,500 views. So, again, I just posted that. I was like, oh, this system's insane. Like, I love this. I love what I do. Which brings me to that. But I'm gonna bring you guys a step-by-step checklist, basically, on how you guys can copy the same thing. So he actually ended up getting his first DA member. I'm gonna be upgrading to Rise, and then that's just the email that he got. So who's ready to start writing some notes? Okay, good. So, summary. Who's all just uploaded a video? Who's been like, oh, cool, like, I've got this insane video and I'm gonna name it Donkey Kong Loves Butterflies or something. I've done that. I think we've all done that, okay? So, stop throwing up videos. Don't just put videos up. You have to do keyword research. Like you can just throw videos up, but like it just doesn't matter if people can't find a video. So basically that all comes with keyword research. So what's the keyword? Boom. What's that? That works. You can do that one. Create a video, like a review. But yeah, a keyword basically is a phrase that can be searched, period. So you want to be creating videos that people are looking for. So that's where Google keyword research comes from. And we all do this through the Google Keyword Planner. Cool? Sweet. Now there's different types, so you may be, kind of like how TJ was saying, repurposing your content. So there's a lot of content out there, but basically you can go to different keywords. You can go to different places to get ideas for keywords. So for instance, my keyword that I used for the video was digital altitude and then review, because people in their minds are wanting to know if this product is legit. So they go to YouTube and they're saying, hey, like, I want to see if people are succeeding in this business. So they type in digital altitude review, which is a keyword. But you can also go to launch jacking, which I'll get to in a sec. CPA networks, so like cost per action. I'm going to talk about that in a sec. Affiliate networks, so JVZoo, ClickBank, and etc. You can also do informational products or physical products. So these are just all ideas that you can use when it comes to keyword research. Any questions so far? Go. Completely organic. Yep. That and yeah, you could. So I'm going to show you actually how to find different keywords. So you can find a keyword, for instance, that says how to travel through Mexico, or what to look for when I'm traveling to Mexico. Then you focus your video on that keyword. Then you put it up. Good question. Anyways, anything else? No. Cool. So again, it all starts with the Google keyword research. You basically just go to google.com/AdWords. That's where you're going to find it, and I'm going to walk you through with screenshots so you can see. But when it comes down to like, all right, what are you going to do? This is pretty simple. What's your niche? What are you guys focusing on, just to get ideas? It's all about the online marketing. If you're good at online marketing, stick to online marketing. If you're good at travel, stick to travel. Create that presence that is dominating in one niche, because the more you spread yourself out, it gets more thin after that. So stick to one thing until you're great at it, and then go find other ideas to base your videos off of from other sites. So again, with the keyword research, a keyword is just a phrase or a word that can be searched. So just like how we have here, when you type in Google Keyword Planner, that's a keyword, which brings up google.com/AdWords. This is how you set it up. So you go there, you sign in, or you create an account. There's a ton of different ways to do it. Just Google it, YouTube it. You'll get some instructions that way. So after you log in, it will then bring you to this page, and you want to go to Google Keyword Planner, just right here, after going to Tools. And then this is where it gets fun. This is where you're doing the digging. This is where you get to find out what people are looking for. Because a lot of people, they focus on like, oh, like, what's going on in my head, so I'm going to type that in. But really, the best way to focus on video creation is focus on what others are focusing on. So for instance, you can type in create a digital business inside this first term, and then click get ideas, which will bring up different words that will be related to that phrase. So remember, these are just guidelines. Rules are meant to be broken. Start with the general keyword, so how to make money online, how to grow a digital business, how to travel full-time, how to get great deals on different plane flights. And what you want to do is go after keywords that are low-hanging fruit. So who wants to take a stab at that? What is easy to reach? Cool. So find keywords that has around 100 to 1,000 searches per month. Am I going too fast? No? Okay, good. And then you also want keywords that are that have at least 6 or 7 words in it. So when it comes down to keywords, right? If you're going to type in Apple, there's probably a lot of people that are targeting just the word Apple because there's only one word. But the more spaced out you have, so like how to travel to India for under $1,000, 9, right? So that right there is a long tail keyword. That's something you want to look for because it's going to be easier to rank for. Jake? So good question. You can do that, 6 to 10, but you also want to make sure that you're targeting keywords that actually have a good amount that's being searched. So like if it's being searched 10 times per month, boom, you don't really want that. So you want to find 100, you want to find words or keywords, key phrases that are being searched a lot, 100 to 1,000 times with 7+ words. Does that answer your question? Okay. Say hand, no? Okay, so anyway, this is what I was talking about. So after you click Keyword Planner, you put in your keyword here, and then it brings up all of these different phrases. So the first one we see is digital. Digital transformation, we don't want that. Outperform, no. Outperform, digital minds. So we're getting closer to what we actually want. Here we've got 100K to 1 million views, 10K, 10K, 1K, 1K to 10,000. So these are the keywords that you do. Then it gives you related keywords. Guys, this is so cool. Like, you're excited? Gosh. This is so... let me see. So I just did create a digital business. So that's only 4 words. Yes? Just an example. Jeepers. Okay, so again, so I like to call this juggling, okay? So you put a keyword here, you get more keywords here, and then you grab these keywords and put them back up to let Google give you more options. So I call it juggling. No, yeah, good call. So you don't add these to it, but let's just scroll down, and I see a great example like how to create a digital business online. So then it's like, oh, I like that, plus it's a lot of words. So I'm going to grab that whole phrase and then throw it back up in here. Make sense? Yeah? Uh-huh. Cool. So there's a ton of, when it comes down to SEO, there's a ton of different ways that like Google recognizes words. For instance, one word might be how to grow a business, right? And then you have one that's like how to grow a digital business. They're similar. They're still like the same words, but he's asking if it's done in the same way. I don't know about paid advertising much. I haven't done it a lot. But yeah, it's recommended that you switch up a little bit just to make it look more natural. Got that natural organic reach. So if you do that, it will bring up different, it'll bring up like different variations. So you could play off that. But just to keep it simple, just go off of the main results that you get. Then once you get into it, you can play with it. So after we create, so after that, after you find all those words, you want to have a list of about 50 to 100 different keywords that you can play with. So I'll go back. So continue with the juggling. So you find a word, you plug it in, check it out, and then once you have around 50 to 100 keywords, then you're going to plug them into Google and YouTube. Now the whole point about Google or keyword research is finding different videos that we can outrank, that we can kick to the side, that we can put our video there in place, just because it's all about rank. So what we want to do, hello? Sorry. Yeah, there's the phone. No, you're good. I love when people interrupt my presentation. You don't know. All right. So basically what we're going to do is after we find those keywords, we're going to then put them inside of Google. Then we're going to put them inside of YouTube and figure out which words or which videos we can outrank. So just a hint, if you see, do you see any videos? Probably not a good word to go after because other blogs have already outranked for that keyword. But if you see a YouTube video, that's more likely a better chance to rank for this video. Yeah, yep, easier to rank. Yeah. And then the same thing here, so like create a digital business. I did the same thing on this side. What we're looking for on YouTube are certain things. We're looking for like titles that don't match specifically, like, so it might say like, hi, I'm David Sorensen and I'm showing you how to create a digital business. Like we could probably outrank him because it's a bit messed up. But now we're just looking for either channels that are big or small. We're also looking for keywords inside the title that will then say like, that doesn't have the right keyword inside. So then we can get it out. So that kind of answers Matthew's question. Any questions so far? Uh-huh. 100 to 1,000. So when starting out, just look for keywords that are getting 100 to 1,000 searches per month. Correct. Yep.
Okay, and that would say, oh man, this is a hot one.
It's a hot one. Yep.
If you see like they're all matching the exact keyword, then
Yep.
it's probably not a good one.
Probably not a good one to go for. Yep. How do you do what? Oh, that's I think there might be a way to do it in notifications. That's just a way to help Google or YouTube make more money, just because the more views they get. But yeah, I think that helps it out. Yeah. Then go for it. Then go for it. Yeah. Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah, Lori. Okay, so again, this is what I was talking about. So we're looking to outrank videos. So when it comes to videos, do these videos or channels have a big following? You know, just a buttload of followers. Do you see YouTube videos on Google when being searched? So that's what I said. If you see a YouTube video on the Google search, then that's something you should fight after. Do they have a lot of backlinks? I'm going to talk about that in a sec. Do they have a lot of comments or likes? Is the keyword in the title exactly, or is it kind of messed up? And then are there people looking for this keyword on a regular basis?
Going back to like when I find one that has a YouTube video or something like this,
Uh,
is it too hard to outrank what YouTube video response? Because like for instance, like car I watch a video very hard to on how to do something.
yes.
So I feel like if you could get your videos in there, that'd be fantastic.
That's a good question. In my personal opinion, video, like think about how trends have happened, right? Everything started with blogs, but now video marketing is starting to come up. Video marketing, video content will always sell better than text. So what I'm thinking, in 2020, for instance, we're going to see a lot more videos being watched than blog posts being read. That's exciting. So where to get more keywords? Like I said, you can go into launch jacking, just quickly summaries. You can go into CPA networks, also affiliate networks like JVZoo, ClickBank, or etc. And then physical products so like Amazon. So you're like, what the heck does that mean, Ted? Tell me. Launch jacking, basically people are coming out with informational products all the time to get traffic to your site or to your landing page. You're going after keywords beforehand, before the product is actually launched. So digital altitude, right? Let's just say Justin has the inside scoop saying, oh shoot, like, you know, me and Michael Forrest, we're buddies, and he just told me he's got this big system. A year before, if he makes the video for digital altitude review, he's got evergreen traffic forever once digital altitude launches. It's probably me. Yeah. But anyway, so launch jacking, you're looking to get evergreen consistent traffic from informational product launches, and you're going to go to this site, jvnotifypro.com. Sick. Awesome stuff. Is that good? And that's here. So basically it's just a site that's saying, hey, check this out, affiliates. We got these products being kicked out in the next month or 2 or 3. So that can help you get ideas for which keywords to rank for. And if I'm going too fast, am I going too fast? Okay. Now we're going to go to CPA networks. Just write them down because they're really important. What is a CPA network? Basically, it's called cost per action, meaning you're going to a site that's kind of like an affiliate site, but you're paid per action. So like if this business wants emails, you're going to get paid anywhere from like 10 to 40 bucks every single time puts an email inside. So like for nutrition or health. So cool. For starters, just go to offervault.com. And there's a place that you can just find a lot of different CPA networks or different products. You can also go to markethealth.com. So for instance, TJ would actually rock it in this niche because he's focused on like fitness. So he could easily set up a CPA network or an account to target different health products. And then Max Bounty, that's a CPA network where you can just sign up, get it that way. And then after you get good results, both John and Joshua have got great results from peerfly.com. And you have to be more experienced, so I'm like fighting to get in. It sucks. They're like, no, you haven't made enough money. It's like, shut up, I've already done more than that. Anyway, so network or affiliate networks, just the two you got to think of or focus on for the beginning, is just ClickBank and JVZoo. Was it JV? Oh, PureFly. What? Oh yeah, yeah. I'll send it. Yeah. You can. It just you have to be experienced. So they're what's it called? Their rules are saying you have to have earned at least $500 to be accepted into this network because we want more experienced marketers working for us than just people trying to get a quick buck. So they're just going after more quality instead of quantity. So that right there is ClickBank at the top. You got JVZoo there. I like pictures. And then physical products, you can sign up for freaking Amazon, get like 10% commission. Don't do it. That's crappy commission. But I'm just saying, you can rank for keywords. So like, Samsung 1095 HQ TV review. People are looking for that. But don't do that. That's boring. Okay, module 2. Sweet. So now we're going to go over how to make a perfect video, recording, editing, power channels, and then sniper channels. Oh, like, what the heck's that? So how to make a perfect video. After keyword research is completed, you're going to record with either a webcam, so just the cameras that you see up top, a DSLR, which are just the fancy schmancy cameras, or a smartphone or an iPhone. After that, you use a mic, so kind of like how I got here. You just really want to focus on good quality audio, but also lighting as well. Now, here's some ninja tricks. This gets fun. You want to say the keyword inside the video, because YouTube, they catch up on that stuff. Anyway, so say the keyword inside the video because YouTube picks up on that. So if you say the keyword, YouTube has its little bugs that are searching videos, and if you say that, it'll help your video rank better. What is Justin? Jake? Yeah, you can do that. You just want it in the beginning. So yeah, you want proper lighting. Be yourself. You want the videos to be 1 to 4 minutes long. Just because YouTube also it watches how long people are watching your videos to see how good it connects with the audience. So if people leave after 1 second, as soon as it comes up, yeah, you can sit there and like click refresh and then you'll get more views. But yeah, after a certain amount, then it catches on. It's like you're cheating. So you can also use Screencast-O-Matic or Camtasia to do your recording. And then after that, you want to get them off of YouTube as quickly as you can onto your site or landing page. So that's why you only want 1 to 4 minutes long. You don't want a 40-minute. It's actually kind of funny. Mine was 40 minutes, but don't quote me on that. I've got one that's 10 and then one that's 40. What's that? The bigger one, actually. Yeah. No, I just ask people. It's like, hey, where'd you find me? But I want to be able to. Working on it. And then